Welcome to another episode of Alan's Collection. In the climax of the Entertainment District saga, our heroes didn't realize that they were fighting not only one demon, but two siblings, two demons. I give you today Daki and Gyutaro from Demon Slayer. Let's begin. Bandai SH Figuarts 0 Demon Slayer Daki and Gyutaro. Beneath the lights and the music of Entertainment District, something darker lurks in the shadows. Among the demons serving Musan Kivutsuji, few villain duos are this terrifying and this tragically intertwined as Daki and her brother Gyutaro. As upper-ranked demons of the 12 Kisuki, their brutal battle against the Demon Slayer core is one of the anime's most explosive showdowns. Let's check out this intense-looking outer box, guys. The front of the box features a large window that shows the statue inside. The background uses the dark blue checkered pattern, which is associated with the Demon Slayer look. And we also see some floating gold confetti-like shapes and some clouds. On the upper part we have a pink line, and on the bottom a green line that reminds us of Daki and Gyutaro's colors. At the top left we have the official Demon Slayer logo, while the top right corner displays the Bandai Namco and Figuarts 0 branding. On the right side there is a Japanese writing that says Daki and Gyutaro. On the lower left corner we have a very cool illustration of the characters themselves. Daki resting confidently on top of Gyutaro's shoulder. Okay, now let's check out the side of the box. This side also has the same dark blue checkered background with the floating gold squares and cloud patterns. And of course, we have this amazing picture of Daki and Gyutaro extending nearly the full height of the box. The artwork reflects the same pose as the statue itself. This feels almost like a character poster, guys, giving us quite a stylish look at the upper rank siblings. And finally, on the upper left, we have the Figuarts 0 logo and the character's name in gold lettering. Let's check out the back of the box. To the right, we have a large image of the statue in full detail, with a background of glowing red lanterns that reminds us of the Entertainment District's nightlife. To the left of the main image, we have a collage of smaller photos showing different angles of the statue. I especially like the close-up of Daki's wicked smile and the close-up of Gyutaro's sinister expression. And as usual, we have the product information, safety warnings and manufacturing details here on the bottom. Let's check out the other side of the box. Here we have the same checkered blue background with clouds and golden squares floating across the surface. We also have a horizontal window that allows a partial side view of the statue inside. And of course, the gold letters Daki and Gyutaro with the Figuarts 0 logo. Okay guys, now we're back to the front of the box. Let's check out the blister box. Okay guys, here we have the blister box for Bandai SH Figuarts 0 Daki and Gyutaro. We can see the two figures themselves. Daki on the background and Gyutaro on the front. And of course this is divided in two blister boxes that are joined together. Okay guys, now let's check out Daki and Gyutaro. Daki and Gyutaro's connection is one of the most unsettling relationships among the 12 Kisuki. This Figuarts Zero statue captures this twisted bond, showing the siblings in a dynamic mid-battle pose. It looks like it was taken directly from the Entertainment District arc. The statue is made from PVC and ABS, which is typical of the Figuarts Zero line, and it is a single sculpt rather than two separate figures. The statue places Gyutaro at the base, crouched forward in an aggressive pose, while Daki sits above him in a commanding and elegant pose. This statue represents their dynamic in the story. Gyutaro looks brutal and with rage, while Daki showcases her pride and vanity. As you can see, the whole statue is constructed around sweeping movement. The blood sickle in Gyutaro's left hand extends outward, forming a glossy red arc, simulating his blood demon art attacks. This glossy red attack also acts as a semi-circular base for the statue. It's almost like a fluid or a liquid blade, which makes it look like it's slicing through the air. Now, if we look closer at Daki, she is sitting quite confidently on top of her brother's back, while she's leaning slightly backwards and has mischievous expression. Daki has long white hair that is flowing behind her and is sculpted in different strands. Each strand helps showcase the idea of movement during the battle. And as you can see, each strand ends in a bright green color, just like we will see later in her brother. And of course, she is wearing her purple and black outfit, with the most important part being the pink and orange obi belt. As you know guys, this belt is her signature weapon, and you can see the flowing obi sashes coming out like whips in a bright pink color. There are also line patterns that are sculpted in the sashes, some yellow parts, and of course you can see some delicate flowers printed on the sashes, although there's nothing delicate when you see them coming towards you guys. Overall, Daki looks confident and evil. If we look at her head sculpt, you can see she's exactly as in the anime. She has bright green eyes, red eyeliner, and an evil smirk that reflects the character's arrogant personality. Now, let's check out Gyutaro. Gyutaro looks like a creature exploding with rage, guys. Way more aggressive than his sister. His skeletal build is sculpted with a lot of disturbing details. Sunken ribs, a spiky backbone, and he looks quite malnourished. His skin tone is pale and has these dark spots in his back that make him look sick. Gyutaro has his right leg planted firmly on the ground while his torso twists, launching a deadly spinning attack. And of course, at the end of each hand, he has his signature weapons, his lethal blood sickles. You can also see this kind of spinning effect in the wrinkles of his pants. Then we have these red and black wraps around his arms. They look quite cool, guys. Now, if we see his head sculpt, his expression is pure evil. Gyutaro has a sadistic smile, sunken yellow eyes, and we can see even more dark spots in his face. You can see he's really enjoying the pain he's causing others. Finally, he has messy hair that ends up with some vibrant green tips, just like his sister. And that's pretty much all there is to the statue, guys. There's a lot of details to admire here. Daki's swirling obi ribbons and Gyutaro's blood sickles join together to create a chaotic attack that makes them almost impossible to predict. It's a chaotic scene, and it's both elegant and rather terrifying, just as the siblings themselves. When Tanjiro arrived in the Entertainment District, he knew he was going to face a powerful demon. That demon was Daki, a seductive and merciless demon hiding as an elite courtesan. However, her terrifying sash attacks quickly shows Tanjiro that she's way more dangerous than she looks. But the truth of the upper rank 6 is revealed when she is nearly defeated. Contained inside herself lived none other than her brother, Gyutaro. Gyutaro is brutal. He uses sharp and poisoned blood sickles, capable of slicing through entire buildings. Once he enters the battle, the fight grows into one of the most intense confrontations in the series. And the worst part is that they both must be beheaded at the same time to be defeated. It took the teamwork of Tanjiro, Zenitsu, Inosuke, and the power of the Sound Hashira to defeat the demonic siblings. These siblings who were born into poverty and cruelty, they stood together until the last moment. Okay guys, hope you like this review. Definitely an amazing statue. Please leave a comment, like the video, and of course, subscribe to the channel. I will see you next in Alan's collection.